So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, and UK and Ireland and Europe. Welcome along to the first round of the Communities Collide event for 2022. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you had a great festive period. First Communities Collide event for 2022, and what an event we've got. Look at these all lined up there. BMW M1 Procars around the historic Nordschleife. That's why if you're looking at the pits, they look a bit strange. It's the old pits at the top of the Nordschleife, just as you go onto the new circuit. If you've been there before, you'll know what I'm talking about. 6 teams, sparsely populated, a few of them today. I know some of these guys have got, some of the teams have got prior commitments today, so there's a few endurance races going on today. So a few of the teams I know are struggling to get the drivers through, but RR Leagues are here with their 6 drivers. Nice to see another fully populated grid by us. I know SCB have got a really good, strong team in today as well. GT Renserian, I've seen those boys as well. And we're just about to go into half an hour of qualifying. So here we go. I'll give you the driver chat so you can know what's going on. With a nice burp. Our league team of Andre Bergsma, David Dorr, Marcel Lecker, Max Haas, Radek Pavlicek, and ever-present Tom Korhonen. In fact, ever-present Marcel Lecker, I think ever-present David Dorr as well, I think.
So it's really a whole lap. I thought it was a flying corner. Okay. Yeah, let's try.
So as you can see, I think they've got one warm-up lap, so they really don't want to stack it because then they've got to start all over again. Hey, Radek.
Hi. What's the password? I seem to have it
It's
hidden still.
Nurburg, N-U-R-B-U-R-G.
Okay, thanks.
Are you guys on a warm-up lap first then, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't stack it because you have to start all over again if you do. So there you go.
I have 52 liters for 2 laps. 3 laps. So all the drivers are out. I say all of them. Christian Grot's still in the pit, so he might be waiting for a little bit of a gap. Andre Bergsma as well, still in the pits, as is Nigel Woodcut. Nigel for SCB. To give you an idea, there you go, those 3 still in the pits. Leading them round, however. I don't think it's Max. I think there's somebody in front. Yeah, in fact, there's a slew of people in front of Max. I think Marcel was at the front, was he? Oh no, he's just going through Schwedenkreuz, so got yellow flags. Like Phil Lawson's gone off somewhere. Scottish Ian as well. Having a bit of fun with these, as you can see. Go past the yellow flags there. Andreas Renner for GT Renserian. The guys that have got their names configured correctly in race room, you'll see the team names come up at the bottom of them, but they're not all accurate. Depending on how the drivers have got their team names in there. So should wait and see. Oh, Simon Finningham in the chat. Nice to see you. Pavel Bogdan as well. Nice to see you guys and girls. I suppose I better share the stream to all the other guys. I've done this. Just grab the link. Go. That's that done. So yeah, one warm-up lap in these. In fact, actually, we haven't gone on board for a while. Let's jump on board. Andreas Renner seems like a decent enough character. Option, decent enough option. Shot I lost completely. You can tell I haven't done this for a while. Here we go down past the Lauda monument. Work, and then up all the way they go. Got the track known as Kesselchen. A few lifts can have to be made here and there because the track is just very, very bumpy. You don't want to fly off the road in these. Just see just how much that steering wheel's vibrating. Up through mud curve. Oh, falls a lock on it there, that's beautiful to see. Going the run through Klostertal and then up towards Carousel. Let's just see how Andreas takes this. Second gear. Very, very careful on the concrete. Back onto the tarmac. And then up the incline. Go through to Hart. Look at that, these really aren't for the nimble, are they? Real men drove these things. Only 400, I did the research on this area, 453 of these cars were only ever produced. Obviously for homologation purposes, virtually all of those went racing. They were converted into race vehicles. 470 horsepower from a 3.5 litre straight 6 engine. That's why they sound so epic. Trash just struggling on the curbs there. Take it down through Eschbach. Keep it on the track. Remember, this is still the warm-up lap for these guys, but gets them in the right frame of mind. When it goes down, you've got to be very careful how you take this. Full air, gentle on the throttle through there, and then. It's a very quick shoot. Again, the car unsettled on most of these little bumps and corners. And up through what seems like a really easy section no matter what car you're driving, but really important to get it right, to get the most out of the car. I love that one hand on the on the graphic on these cars. 500 odd horsepower, one-handed, look at that. Awesome. And now they all try and pick a gap as they look for a toe, or where they can get a toe on this time and lapse time up the Dottinger. There's Paul Martin, who was quickest in practice. It's out. 2 tyre compounds available to all the drivers. Obviously they're all on softs for this qualifying run. But both compounds must be used in the race. There goes Martin. Let's have a look at some RR Leagues drivers. Where's Max Haas? There we go. Max just about to cross the start-finish line. CB driver in front of him. See if we can get who that is. It used to show you on here, didn't it?
All this traffic.
It's not showing up. But there you go, that gives you an idea of where they are. You can see them all about to come round and start the lap. You can see there's Max Haas in green. And tight behind one of the SCB boys. Out in front, Tobias Naumann. SCB, you can see at the back the guys that like Andre Bergsman, look at that, he's taking it very easy. Out the back, he doesn't want any traffic at all. Have a check out there as well. Radek. Got Christian Groot, he's halfway around as well, making sure he hasn't got any traffic, but these guys up front, as you can see with Max. Those arms around there, Max. Oh, on the curb. Car all over the shop. Max controls it really well though. Down they go. Fuchsroy up to Adnauer Forst. Difficult part of the track this. Especially with a car that doesn't turn. As Max is finding out there. Oh, there's Alex Brenda. Where's Max? Let's go back to Max. There we go. Well, Max showing purple, but that's because no time has obviously been set yet. 1:31.7 for Max. Where do we have Tobias? Didn't we? Looks like Renner went back to the pits. Sherwood on 1:32 through the first sector. Max was on a 1:31.7, but he's just about to come up to traffic. Which may help him as they go through Kesselchen in about a minute or so. But it's not helping him at the moment. A good spotter, to be fair. Can't see who it was from the track map because they were very close together. Cohonen on his own as well. He's managed to find some space. But here's Max Haas just coming to this section. This is where he might want to have the toe. This CB boy goes tail happy there. Let's give Max a nice little run through here. He can stay tight on him and just get the run out of this curve here. Verk. And now he's going to get a nice run all the way through Kesselchen. Yellow flag, Scottish Ian further back in the pack has gone off. Marcel Leckent looks like he's gone through that as well. Ben Myatt, Phil Lawson and Smilovic all in the pits. Joined there by Sean User, so I'm guessing they're going to start again. So keeping it together here. Getting a good toe off the SCB boy, but he does need to get past him if he can. Started about 2 seconds behind him, so obviously if he can stay this close, we'll be quicker on the lap. .326 on that one. Tobias Newman 3:24 through that section, so you can see Max losing a couple of seconds there despite the toe he was getting, being held up slightly. So other times we're seeing, so 1:31 and a 35. 3:20, sorry, 31 and a 3:25 is what I meant to say. The words just didn't come out correctly. Marco Shedron about the same, a 32 and a 36. Sorry, 32 and a 26. Sorry. Me a 32 and a 27. So they're all there or thereabouts. Max now going through the technical part.
Bend it.
David Dorr, unfortunately,
Not my weekend.
back in the pits. Long race, David. You'll get your chance, man. There's Max. I'm trying to find out the other drivers in front of him. But you used to get the bit where you could get the guy in front distance, but it's not giving me the option at the moment, unless it won't give it in qualifying maybe. Obviously no names on the TV tally yet, no times posted. You can see the SCB boy really throwing that car through there. Max sticking to him like shit on a shovel. Through there, the next 2 or 3 corners are crucial. Make sure he can get past. In fact, the good boy, the SCP boy, would be kicking himself there because he was just negated that lap. But Max doesn't get his toe. He's lost himself about 2 or 3 seconds on that sector alone. But he will get a nice free run now down Bossinger Hurt. So we'll leave him to that. Tom Cohonen. 31 and a 25 for Tom, so that's quick. Radek Pavlicek, 32, and he's just going through sector 2 now. Past the cafe, over the bridge. Down posts the first time, a 7:24.8, that's quick. That's very quick. Timo Plum goes through there. You can see with a 7:25.7. Chedron 7:26.6. Mini-Me 28.9. Shimi 30.4. Max just splits him with a 29.0. Literally just a 10th off Mini-Me. Good showing from Max. Nice going, Max. Car bouncing all over the places. Nick goes through. It's a nice fast section. Close to Tile and then down towards Carousel. Radek taking it very easy.
Not enough time for a second lap.
Shimi's come Brenda there. Not Brenda as in Brenda, but Brenda, Alex Brenda. 31 flat. Paul Martin a 31.5. He's better than that. Timo Plum's going around on the hard tyre, presumably just to check it out. Can't believe he'll be putting a time in with that. I'm guessing he's just going for a drive to see how it's handling. Norway Nick's coming around in a 7:49 as a test lap. Marcel's just put in a 7:38. Nice going, Marcel. Well done, man. Marcel's in with a time. Sherdron as well going around on hards, I noticed. So he's going for a bit of practice, I should imagine, having his timing. Radek just coming up through. Long Flats Garten. Quick through there. Brakes up the hill, right, oh again, left, with a small carousel. I think, what's it called? I think it's called the, is it, yeah, Kleiner Carousel, so you can see a little small version of the tighter carousel. And then 2 more corners, well, 1 corner really, Glagenkopf, but it's 2 really, and then onto the straight. can sit there as he climbs up to 284 kilometres per hour is the speed trap time we've seen so far. I think his tracking's off a bit. That wheel gives him vibrations. Fortunately, I hope he's not getting that through his wheel. 276, 277, and it will dip down into 280s as he comes down this very quick section here. 285, that's the quickest we've seen so far. Hard on the brakes for Radek without locking up. Keep it together through here. Don't lose it on the last corner. It's tighter than you think. And there we go, Radek closes and crosses the line. 7:34 for Radek. Nice job, Radek, man. So you said Timo Plum's out on the hard tyre, and you can see that. No sector time going in, so giving it a good test as he throws it around. Hard tyre about 6 seconds slower than the soft and harder to control, as you can see there. Nice slide from Timo Plum. Now and going around on the softs though, thinking he can maybe get 2 laps in here. I think he'll struggle, but we'll see. Andre Bergsman's on his lap. He's had some issues in sector 1, as you can see there. He has got just enough time to go for another lap. Just see. See down the bottom, Kohonen. Paul Martin's down there as well with Bergsma. So Kohonen, you can just see Kohonen going through there actually. There's Bergsma. A little bit way behind him. You might just see in the distance is Paul Martin. No, he's just a bit too far back. They all are. If Bergsma can stick with Kohonen, make up on his first lap, say 8 seconds down in sector 1, so obviously had some issues there. Gruert's still going round. In fact, he is on his soft tyres and not far off either. 2 personal bests for him through 1 and 2. Just along sector 3 to go. Don't really want dirty tyres as he goes into here. Managed to get it round though, so Christian Gruert's on a quick one. Keep an eye on him. Max pulled over. So that's Max's qualifying done. Just going around, getting the life out of his tyres. Shimmy as well. So, going through. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you the tyres that they're on, does it? That's a shame. Hoping it would show you the compounds that they were using, but it doesn't. So, you'll have to trust me. A few guys here on hards. Tom Conan's actually going around on hard tyres, so obviously he's happy with his lap. Smilanovic. Very good in recent races in these community challenges, yet to put a time in. Sector 2 at the moment, and that the BASF car. David Door as well, still to put a time in. David just looking for place on the grid at the moment. Seconds off in sector 1. George Usa is in the pit, so we'll start from the back of the grid. Get round in time now. Scottish Ian is out on track, but doesn't look like he's going to get round to start a lap. So he'll start from the back of the grid. Ben Myatt's in the pit without posting a time, as is Phil Lawson, so he's going to be at the back as well. Then his Shop's in the pits. He's not going to get a lap in. Jay Middleton seems to be ghosted. Either that or he's driving underground. Perhaps there's a tunnel down there we don't know about. So Jay's going round. Oh, who's that? Oh, it was Marcel. It was Marcel Lecken. He's already posted a time. Bergsma a little bit quicker this time round. Nick's in the pits, so he'll start presumably at the back of the guys that have got times on. Andreas Renner has just come in round to complete a lap here, so this will put him presumably in the top 10. Crosses the line, actually goes 11th. Andreas Renner just behind Paul Martin, ahead of Pavlicek. So Renner got a time now on the grid. Stick with Bergsma. Minutes of qualifying left. David Dorr also looking to put a time in as well. It's coming up through Edwig's Hut. That's where he is. Yes, it is. In the spectator part of the track. Bergsma down to Ice Curve, or up to Ice Curve, rather. So it looks like the grid is kind of set up on the left-hand side there. Naumann, Gruert, Plum, Kohonen, Cherdron, Minimi, Haas, Shimi, Brenda, Martin. Bergsma looking just to get into that section there, that top 10. And then Renat, Pavlicek, Lechen, Norway Nick. Nobody else to put a time in. There are 24 people on the track so far. 15. David Dorr, I remember, still on a lap, as is Nigel Woodcut. I believe Scottish Ian is going round. I don't think he's on a lap to get a time in. So Bergsma comes through, taking carousel. Dottinger, he goes. It's a great view, that, isn't it? The old stack tachometer. Moving right round through the rev ranges. Only 5 speeds on these. This is going to be quick. Might break the top speed here. 285 we saw from Pavlicek earlier, and that's exactly what Bergsma hits. To be careful through here. Tyre should be nice and warm by now, so that shouldn't be an issue. Take it easy, Andre. There we go, round the final corner, and he's going to cross the line, and this is going to put him about 10th or 11th, oh, 13th in fact. So Bergsma's on the grid in 13th.
Oh, is that you? Who was that?
And then here comes
I thought
David
we were gonna
Dorr.
pull away.
And Dorr puts it in to P11.
So,
Oh,
all the RR Leagues boys on the grid.
Should I make more echo maybe on this? No.
You're all on the...
I spun it on my first lap and I had to do another one. And
Yeah.
softs are just not good anymore in the second one.
yeah, same for me. Was too nervous on that second one.
I did a 740 with a 360, but yeah, so I probably could have done it like a 731 maybe.
Cool. So you're gonna have. I think you've got a 5-minute warm up. So if you need to take a break, now's your time.
Okay.
Just
wanted to
Just make
practice
sure when the clock goes down. I'm pretty sure it's a 5-minute warm up that I set, so that should be there.
Yeah.
And then don't forget, false start is off. So wait for the lights.
Yep.
So there we go. There's your qualifying. Tobias Naumann with that cracking 7:24.8.
I'm gonna be just terrible.
Christian Grote.
How much fuel?
Christian Grote there in second to 7:25, not
Full
that
tank.
far behind now.
Yeah, full tank, and then I'm gonna add 50 something.
I have 51.
Yeah, about that.
Cahonan
Oh, okay,
fourth.
thank you.
All those guys covered by a
I
second.
was,
That's
going to
impressive.
do a 60 with you.
What tire are you
Church
gonna
on
start
there,
on?
P5, Minimi in 6.
Hard.
Hard,
And then go
yeah.
5-minute
Yeah, hard.
warm-up.
I think I'm gonna also start on. Maybe I'll go soft. Why not?
But softs are only 3-4 laps? 4? 4 is
Yeah,
hard.
then
Maximum
Maximum
4,
four.
but the pace is gone after 2. For what I'm seeing. So yeah, probably a 2-stop is stupid.
You have to be very careful because it's very tight with the 4 laps.
Yeah, I saw that, but I should be able to do it, but it's not fast. Like I don't think it makes sense to do 4 laps.
in one way, the undercut is very effective. So yeah.
Yeah, so I could do 3 laps and then pit. Overtaking, but you lose a lot in the start probably.
Yeah, and then you have
get
the
head
hard,
all up.
yeah, and then the soft runners will catch you up, or that will have the softs at the end.
David Dorr just having a little around, honing his setup. Let's see everyone having a good test here. Shaw's USAT, it's been pretty impressive in the first few communities challenges. Finds himself right at the back of the grid in 21st, not posted a time in qualifying. Smilanovic also down there. We know how good he is. Awesome down there as well. The Christian Grote who we saw in the last race at Portimao. Absolutely fabulous job. The resident alien doesn't seem to be in this race, so Christian flying the flag for SCB, but Tobias Naumann taken over at that spot. Was it Blake? I can't remember the guy's name now. I think it was Blake. But he was obviously very quick. So yeah, SCB 1 and 2. Timo Plum third for Kishi Arian. Indeed, Timo Plum there for G Arian. Tom Cahonan fourth for RR Leagues. Sherdron in a blast out during warm up. Fifth for GT Rensarian. Mini-Me sixth for GT Rensarian. So you can see the RR Leagues boys have got their work cut out here today. Seventh for Max Haas. Shimi. Another one of the GT Rensarian boys. They want this one, don't they? At 4 of the top 8. In fact, 5 of the top 9. Alex Brender there as well. Boys hoping to score big here today. Paul Martin there in 10th for SCB. So 3 of the top 10 SCB. 5 of the top 10 GT Rensarian and 2 from RR Leagues. David Dorr there in 11th. A check there in 13th. Bergsman 14th and Lecken 15th. So the boys further down the grid. Marcel doing a few burnouts. Practice starts.
Don't have any braking, but
Tires are at 65 at least.
Also trying to have some fun, I think, before the seriousness starts.
I will try to see if I can get slipstream. This race will be almost like
1 minute,
like a
guys,
sea
1 minute.
competition.
The pit line is behind the corner, right? The speed limit.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know what the speed limit is at this one, actually. I've not done that one before, so
60, I think.
60.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if there's anybody else that will start, I will try to follow them on slipstream.
Oh my god.
Just don't find yourself 3 wide, Tom.
Yeah, free wide, yeah. No, I don't have it. I don't have falls for that, I'm afraid.
Alright.
Maybe I have it out of nowhere. Oh, sorry. No, hopefully not. If there's free wide, hopefully I can back off. And,
Hi there, Rush. I see you there in chat. So what communities take part in the race? So you've got RR Leagues, obviously. That's who we're streaming for.
yeah,
SCB,
no,
OTL on the limit racing. They've got a team in, as do...
Everyone's on hards, or is it just a bug?
it's not a bug. It's more or less illustration that that's hard. But I'm not sure if the.
Okay, let's go.
so yeah, LTC also got a team in.
Martin will probably
GT
update us.
Rensarian. Yeah, as soon as the grid forms up and it starts, guys, I'll give you a rundown when you've got through the first complicated bit.
Yeah.
GT Rensarian boys have got 5 of the top 10 slots, so they want it.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah,
Good luck.
Try and have fun.
So, everyone is on hards. Expect Euser in P20.
So here we go. Red lights are on. Red lights are off. Away they go. Nauman's away. Let's just have a look further back in the field. Conan's up to 4th. Oh, he's 4th here, wasn't he? Yeah, sorry, my bad. 4th. Max Haas up to 6th, though. Nice start from Max as they all plough through the first few corners. Wow, what a sight. What a noise. Nauman makes a blast for it. Everyone starting on hard tyres apart from Shaw's User there down at the back in 18th on soft. Everybody, that makes my life a bit easier admin in that one. All the drivers on the hard tyre. Trying to get as far through the race as they can on that one. Yep, so everybody on the hard tyre, everybody. Oh, the GT Red Series
Watch out.
went sideways.
Oh, crash ahead.
Oh, looks like he took one of our guys as well. So, our leagues boys pushed sideways there by one of the sliding cars. So Lecken down to 15th. Bergsman, I think, was caught up in that as well. David Dorr at the back as well, who got caught up in that. So I think that's all started. Another one up there. Doors through there. Oh, it's a bit leery at the back. through here. Poor old David Dorr has got Norway Nick behind him. Jay Middleton in front of him, costing him time. A long way to go though. Further up the field, Marco Sherdron, who got passed by Max Haas. In fact, Max is up to 5th now. And a couple of spaces there, so nice racing from Max Haas. Syrian boys 6, 7 and 8 there. Nauman's out in front, taking his teammate from SCB, Christian Gruert, in second. Second between those. Timo Plum in third for the Renserian boys. Then Kohonen and Haas for RRD's 4th and 5th, sorry. And then Sherdron, Mini-Me and Shimi for GT Renserian. Paul Martin's back there in 9th for SCB. Brenda's in 10th for GT Renserian, as is Andreas Renner, and then Pavlicek, Bergsma and Lecken 12th, 13th and 14th. Here they are. Pavlicek chasing down Andreas Renner. 70-minute race this. Drivers are complied to take both compounds of tyres available to them, hard and soft, so all of them are started on the hard tyre, which means they will all be coming around the same time. All the softs as Radek Pavlicek's discs.
What the hell?
Break there.
Oh, grass on the grass. Max, be careful.
Christian,
Okay, you're good. I'm trying to give room. Okay, you're backing off. Okay, thanks.
mistake from Christian Gruert. Uncharacteristic mistake from Gruert.
Okay, I have a problem. I can't select the soft ones. Oh.
You need to uncheck both of them.
Yeah.
So Kohonen and Haas up to 3rd and 4th. Sherdron down in 5th. Christian Gruert, after his mistake, now finds himself in 6th. And Naumann can try and pull away from Plum. Wow. Only had 2 sectors and I'm out of breath already. Here we go. Kohonen and Haas, 3rd and 4th. Oh no! Kohonen goes very wide there. Keeps it together.
Yeah, it works. Woo, let's race.
Pavlicek sorted out on his bits and pieces. Be no disqualification if I don't take both tyres, but I do get penalised 1 lap, so it's effectively a disqualification. Smanovic further down the field. He's looking right at the back of Marcel Lecken. And Phil Lawson just behind him for SCB, so doing his best. Just behind, oh, and Smanovic goes wide there. He loses a couple of seconds and a place.
Never mind.
David Dorr managed to find his way past Shaw's Usa and Jay Middleton. He climbed his way back up through the field. Meanwhile, Kohonen and Haas, 3rd and 4th. Sherdron, Gruert, Mini-Me, Shimi, Martin and Brenda round out your top 10.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All those covered by
Got it!
very much.
Ah, damn.
Looks like Lecken has gone wide through there. So Marcel loses a few places there. Fortunately, Bergsma managed to make it through unscathed. As Lecken goes wide again, and then behind him, Dennis Schlops, I think it was. No? Was it Phil Lawson? Yeah, I think Phil Lawson smacked it into the barriers there. So here they go down the Dottinger. Who are our league boys?
I can lift
Drafting
off if
each
you
other.
want, Max. Yeah, go on, go on.
Sorry about that, Marcel.
Ah, it's fine. It's fine.
I forgot to brake before the jump there.
Yeah. But you didn't bin it. That's good.
This guy has way more top speed than me.
Okay, Tom, your turn to play the team game here, mate. Let Max get a bit on you.
Doing my best. I'm struggling a little bit on the cards. I think that. We can pull away from once.
Well, Radek's 5 seconds behind the group, and we've just lost one of the GT Rensarian boys as well, so that's good. So I think it was Marco Scherderon.
Oh.
He does, in fact, find himself in the wall.
Go, Tom.
No.
Waiting for a gap.
Okay, too late.
Yeah.
Here he goes, out of the wall. Nice driving from Marco there, waiting for everyone to pass.
Don't worry, mate.
But that's put him right down in 19th position. He'll be kicking himself, driving well there he was.
Right now I'm not pushing. I'm just trying to follow you.
Whoa.
Easy. Nice save.
Oh, the hard tires are just horrible.
Yep.
Man, this is hard.
So I can cut the tension with a knife. I just realised I wouldn't say anything for 5 minutes then. Just running through so many things in my head. As third, Cahoman fourth. His team principal. Just wondering whether I should pull rank on Max and ask him to let Tom go through. I've got a feeling on that 2 here of 10. Should imagine if Tom can stick close to him, he can get past him again on Dottinger and get a bit of a tow. But Max was quick through there, you can see. Half a second or so on Tom. Just gives Tom a little bit of breathing space here. Further back. Spanovic. Catch up to Bergsma after their 2 incidents early in the race. From Simonovic just drifts out wide. The understeer really bites it on the car, gets his grip back, and off they go. Kesselchen. Sparks flying out the back of Bergsma's M1 there. Can you believe the Formula 1 drivers used to drive these in warm-up races prior to the Grand Prix? I mean, if you didn't want to kill yourself first, try it again. Amazing. Go. to the tight Klostertal at Bergsma, unfortunately. It's past by Spanovic there, so Bergsma back to 14th. He'll chase him through Carousel. Bergsma gets it blown low. Spanovic just keeping it before it went over the top of the concrete. You don't want to be up on the top row.
This car is so unpredictable, man.
Yeah, if you follow him close enough, he will drop it at some point.
I locked up the rears. Downshift like a millisecond too early and you're fucked.
So there you go, we're demonetised. Out in front though, let's give Tobias Naumann a little bit of TV time. He goes through the forest, hill down dale, closely followed by Timo Plum. Hard on the brakes from Plum there. That's a nice bit of pressure. He's got on those brakes without locking up. Gap of 7 seconds back to Max Haas. Tom needs to get close here. Sure he can get past on Dottinger Hurt. Christian Groot already climbing his way back to 5th. Okay, Max, you're going to have Tom and Christian Groot going to come at you at some point down the straight, mate. What I'm saying is don't lift if you have to let Tom past. If you do, just ever so slightly.
Okay, lift. Yeah, that's good. Go.
Perfect, good work, guys.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, we have the open 3
Max
minutes.
and Kohonen swap places as they did in the last lap. So it's as you were. Naumann, Plum, Kohonen now 3rd. Max has 4th. Max's job is to keep Christian Groot behind. Oh, Kohonen goes wide in turn 1. Keeps it together though. Just when we wanted Tom to pull away. Those hard tyres really starting to feel like teapots as they go down through and cutting the grass. Taking as much advantage of those curbs as possible. Oh, Groot! Keeps it together just. That was close again for Christian Groot. You can see behind, Minimi and Shimi not that far away either. Taking a watching brief. Now as it stands, Tobias Naumann leads for SCB. Timo Plum 2nd for GT Renserian. Kohonen and Haas 3rd and 4th RR Leagues. Christian Groot 5th for SCB. Minimi, Shimi and Brenda are 6th, 7th and 8th for GT Renserian. Paul Martin 9th for SCB. Andreas Renner down there in 10th for Renserian. Yellow flag further back. Who was that? Looks like it's Shaw's Usa. Yes, it is. On sideways there as he came out. Oh, and that's exactly what you don't want to do. We don't want to embarrass Shaw's. But see, as Nigel Woodcut goes through, as does Norway Nick through the smoke. Shaw's Usa joins on the back of that one. So Shaw's not having the best of time in these cars. Real challenge for these boys. Back up front, this is Kohonen and Haas again. Brett and Sheemy just a couple of seconds off the back of them. And now Tom just starting to pull a gap on Max here. In front, Plum giving Nauman a real run now. As the tyres
Watch out, David.
really start.
Yep. Thanks.
There's some yellow flags further back. Not sure who it was, but anyway. Yeah, Nauman and Plum. Oh, is it Marco Sherdron? He had an accident earlier on in the race, didn't he? And now he's still struggling to get back through the field. Bear with me for a moment, viewers. I just need to a bit of admin on the tyre choices. I say everyone was on hard, so it wasn't too hard, apart from Shaw's user who was on the softs, but everybody else on the hard. So actually, the game doesn't confirm that for us. So both compounds being used have to be admin by us. But they made it nice and easy for us. Here you can see all the little red dots there, meaning the pit window is open, but no one has yet to change tyres. All the little red dots after the times, that's where they are. So, Christian Groth really getting interested in the back of Max Haas's M1.
Martin, I'm paying attention forward a little bit. We have to wait and see if Plum and Nauman and maybe are battling it.
Yeah, keep an eye on them, mate. They're close.
Yeah. They're not the same team, right?
No, you just keep concentrating your race, mate. Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can catch up to them.
Max doing a good job here. Allowing Sheemy to get onto the back of Christian Groth. It's now under a second. There's Groth, you can see behind him. Then is Sheemy getting interested. I'll just put a little bit of pressure on Christian Groth, which might take a little bit of pressure off Max. So it's going to be interesting down to Dossinger, that's for sure. So Sheemy runs wide there. Not going to have the greatest effect on his tyres. They go for a Brunchen through ice curve. And all the photographs are taken of people stacking their cars and bikes. And then down this very twisty chute they go. Put your balls in your pocket and grit your teeth. Oh, Max really jumping over the curbs there. So, Tom looks like he might have broken the toe for Max here. Groth's going to have Haas as they go down the straight. Sheemy will be looking to join in the party as well. Mini-Me behind them, not quite close enough. as Christian Groet pulls out on Haas. Meanwhile, Nauman's lost the lead to Plum. Top two of swap positions. And there goes Kohonen. Groet is past Haas. Now Max has got Dennis Sheemy behind him.
Ouch.
Ran out past Pavlicek. Looks like that. I'm guessing that was a run from Radek. So he squeezed through the final corner together. And up to 10th. Pavlicek down to 11th. Just behind them is Andre, well, I say just behind, 6 seconds behind is Bergsma. He's past Milanovic, so those two having a good old battle between the two of them. Milanovic for LTC today. LTC's only driver. The boys have got a 12-hour enduro race for them. Bergsma hard on the brakes there. Lets Shimovic go. Having fun there, Andre?
I was never gonna make that goal. So a little bit of rallying.
Yeah, good bail, good bail. So those two swap places again. Pavlicek and Renner up close and personal. Oh, wrong driver. Let's pick Radek. That's the better car to pick. He's going to have the biggest balls through here. So easy to lose the car over that crest. I must have bought more arm coat on that corner than anybody. Through they go. Pavlicek, good drive off that corner. There's nowhere down here he can get through. All he can do is pressure. As they come up to add more force. Can he force? Oh. Yeah, oh yes, he has forced an error. Accident Adnor forced. Logan managed to get past Smilovic again. Ben Meyer in the pits, as is Shaw's Usa. Meanwhile, Timo Plum just giving Tobias Naumann a little bit of air. Honan 7 seconds or so behind, and then Christian Groet chased him down. Max Haas doing a very good job sticking with Groet. And here's Kohonen in the background for SCB. Behind him, Max Haas for RR Leagues. Shimi there for GT Rensarian. There is he. And Mini-Me 3 seconds behind him. There he is in the background, just trying to keep on to the back of his teammate. So Plum leads from Naumann, second between those. A gap of 7 seconds back to Kohonen, Groet, Haas and Shimi. That's the battle you're watching here. And then Mini-Me 3 seconds further back from Martin and Brenda. Radek Pavlicek rounds out your top 10. He's managed to... Pavlicek, I'm just looking for... Brenda, who he was with, and Brenda's got away from him, so Radek's lost a few seconds there. Down in 10th. Bergsma in 11th. A few further, we watched him and Smilovic earlier. And there you go. Reyes Renner 13th, just behind them, as is Sherdron and David Dorr. So there's 5 drivers that on most grids will be really out of position. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th. Having a good old battle back there. That's a quality fight further down the field. then he stopped 16th behind them, and then 17th Marcel Lecken. So
Okay, I'm not catching them up.
giving it
They
good.
are too quick. I'm just focusing. Come on.
Well done, Renner and Dort. Bergsma looks like he's broken Smilovic this time. Guys, if you are enjoying this as much as I am, don't forget, give us a quick like, hit the thumbs up button, and you never know, subscribe. There will be more of these kind of races throughout this year. Oh, Smilovic, wow! I don't even know what that was. Was it a power slide? I've no idea, but how he kept that going in the same direction, I don't know, but he did. Fair play to Pavel Smilovic. I think of the race he won by a country mile. It wasn't at Brands Hatch. We had another one in between Brands and Portimao, and I can't think what it was, but he literally run it by minutes and minutes and minutes, but there we go. Up front, Plum's now picked up a second and a half on Naumann. Cahonen there in third. Burton Haas have broken Sheemy. Max's chance to get his own back down the straight. Stick with Max as he goes one-handed through there. No power steer on these cars, of course. Built for men with big balls and big muscles as well. And how quick can Max get on the power? Not the greatest exit for Christian Groert, but it was good enough. So he finds himself half a second behind Cahonen, and Haas finds himself the same distance behind Groert. So here they go. As they start the incline, Cahonen, Groert, Haas are just starting to pull on Tom Cahonen. They're going to go side by side under the bridge. Groet's through. Can he get that thing stopped? Because that was travelling like a rocket ship. Don't worry, Tom, we can get him in the pits, man, don't worry. Christian Groert, after his mistake early in the race, finds himself now back up to third. He's past Cahonen and Haas. Naumann just pulled it back a little bit on
Someone's
Timo
at
Plum.
pit entry.
Yeah, all clear, all clear. Renat runs wide. That's Dort's opportunity to get through, is it? Renat defends. Oh, David Dor, almost.
Oh, okay. Maybe he was a little too stressed up.
It looks like Christian Groert's made a mistake there. Top of the hill. When they go down towards Schwedenkreuz.
Back into P3 again.
Oh, now Max is going to have a look. Oh, Max. Don't lose it there. So, here we go again.
He's quicker on me at the straight than me on the straight, so I wouldn't mind let the position back again if he catches me up on the straight again. But I will try to follow him on the slipstream.
He's obviously... Can't Max keep it together. Beautiful, well saved, man, well saved. Great driving from Max Haas there. Very, very quick. Went through Adenauer Forst. Most manages to keep it together. Seen some major accidents there in my time.
Suspension.
But not Max Haas this time. So, Nauman's got ahead of Plum again. Sorry, but I was watching all the other stuff. Missed that one. So Tobias Naumann takes the lead again from Timo Plum. These two swapping back and forth. Oh, Naumann! Oof. Every corner's a heart in mouth moment. Down the very slow part here. First gear. Making sure you don't spin the wheels up. Naumann leads now for SCB from Plum, GT Rinserian. Kahonen, third RR Leagues. Christian Groet, fourth for SCB. Max Haas, fifth for RR Leagues. Minimi, Shimi, Brenda, for 6th, 7th and 8th for GT Rinserian. Radek Pavlicek, 9th for RR Leagues. And Paul Martin, 10th for SCB. Bergsma, 11th for RR Leagues. And Sherdron, 12th there for GT Rinserian. So strong showing. GT Rinserian today. I think they're going to take the team championship as it stands.
How much tyres does everybody have left?
44.
Just come up to halfway, guys.
56.
56. Wow.
Fuel?
44.
42.
Andre's tyres are still in the 80s.
Yeah, 41.
53.
Bergsman's managed to find his way. As he pulled
41.
Sherdron along ahead of Smilanovic. Sherdron, remember, first few laps running in that first group, the leading group. Bit of an accident, finds himself now back down in 12th position, chasing Bergsma. Kesselchen. Going up to curve.
Okay, Groth
Break.
seems to struggle a little bit in the corners.
He's very quick down the straight, isn't he? That's probably why he set his car up.
Yeah, or maybe just the tires.
Nice move there by Sherdron on Bergsma. Brave, but good. Did it at the slow part of the track as well, so none of them really suffered too badly there from just having a slight touch. Sherdron's through and away. Bergsma will try and throw a hook out and keep with him. Again, Smilanovic using the track, the apron and half of the next county keep his car together, but he's doing it. He covered more ground than every other driver so far. Meanwhile, Max Haas pressuring Christian Groet. Max, black lines coming out the back of Max Haas's car as he went sideways through there. Really pressuring Christian Groet. He's going to go up at the inside. Oh, we had a look. Keep behind him for the toe, Max. Or don't.
I'm also struggling.
Onto the straight they go.
It's focused.
Ham and Plum.
Yeah.
Those two swapping
Use as much
places at
slipstream
the
as
top
you
of the
can,
hill.
Max.
Oh! Timo Plum cuts across the nose of Tobias
How
Naumann,
many
but
laps
takes
have
the
you driven?
lead. Will they come into the pits? How long can they go on the soft? 3 laps, they reckon.
Excuse me?
How many laps have we driven?
So where is it?
5 laps, you're on to lap 6.
Yeah, thanks.
From 10.
Bit next lap? Or now?
Depends if you go 3 or 4. I'd say next lap, man. None of the leaders have stopped. They've all gone through, so... Have to check through. Up to 8th position. Shimi dropped down to 9th, so he's going to the pits. Okay, so Shimi's pitted.
I think he was damaged.
Yeah, and he was also too far behind, so he's not a threat to lead.
Everyone else, though, goes through.
I saw he was like 27 behind me or something.
Keeps it together through Schwedenkrautz as he begins his once again pursuit of Timo Plum. Excuse me. Get back to Kohonen here, 11 seconds now, ahead of Christian Groet and Max Haas. Mini-me, just see him in the background come through the corner. Oh, you won't, but he's back there behind Max. And there's all 4 of those going through the straight there.
Staying out, I would pit.
Run your race, Tom. Don't worry about those 2, bud. You just do what you need to do.
Now I'm just thinking about an undercut. When you get closer to them.
Yeah, but like Andre said, if your tyres die after a 2nd lap, man, you're just going to leave yourself shooting them in the wind.
Oh, I was fucking up now. Oh.
So Pavlicek making his way through his field fantastically here. Really grown into the car is Radek. He wishes the race was 3 hours long. Dick crawling all over the back of Alex Brenda. Will Lawson in the pits. Another one of the guys goes in there as well. Let's go back to check. Come down here through that very tight Ausfahrt Breitscheid. I said that right. Cafe in the bridge, I call it. Here we go. Freeway? Main road that runs through underneath the Nordschleife. Goes from one side to the other. Pavlicek really looking for some room here on Alex Brenda. Whoa! Trying to force Brenda into a mistake. But he's holding on well here. Check all he can as he go down the straight, well, the curvy straight. See both cars getting a little bit out of shape there across the crest. Check runs a little bit onto the grass. That won't hurt him though. Down the straight they go. Come up to curve. Easing off on the brakes. Making sure they get round this corner. I knows Marco Sherdron doing the same thing to Paul Martin. Remember Sherdron. Oh, Martin's lost it. He has lost it as well. Sherdron, better part of Valor there, and look at that. All of a sudden, Pavel Smilanovic gets interested. I'm not sure if Sherdron touched Martin in, and that's why he didn't pass him. I'm guessing that's what happened. Two of them were very, very close as they went up through there. So nice driving from Marco Sherdron there. Nice and considerate. And to be fair, these races, these community races, have been like that all the way through. Oh, all the way through. Very, very fair, very competitive. Very excited as Smanovic takes some more paint off his M1. Those body panels aren't cheap these days, sir. Take it easy. Paul Martin, Sherdron and Smanovic. Looks like he's arresting a snake there, doesn't it? Tell you what, he's going to be tired tonight. His old Smanovic. His biceps are going to be as taut as anything. You could probably hang a suspension bridge from those muscles tonight. I think he went in deep there and was going to take the back of Marco Sherdron, but no.
Oh no. Blown tyre.
Marcel's blown his tyre. Unlucky Marcel. I think everyone shout for your pit stops if you need them.
Our top two still staying out.
I'll let you know. No, one's gone in. They've both gone in the pits, mate. Both pitting.
Okay, then I'm staying out.
So, both of the leaders in the pit. Timo Plum, Naumann, Tom Kohonen is going to go through and take the lead of the race. Behind them, Christian Groert's gone in the pits. Max Haas in the pits. Tom Kohonen gambling that his soft tyre give him a little bit more. Gets the right decision, but Tom knows what he's doing. He'll be very quick at the end of the race. Where will he come out behind these guys? So they're all in. Tom Kohonen is away.
How long is the pit delta for these guys? Maybe it's too late to ask now.
I'll let you
50
know.
seconds for me.
There you go. Radek Pavlicek comes in the pits as well, as does Brenda.
Yep. I don't
Sherdron.
think you could save enough fuel for 7 laps.
I'll bet you on it.
Bergsma goes through, the tyre whisperer himself.
The 20 liters now on the start, so I'm ready for this lap also.
Andre, you can have Christian Groert coming down your chuff at some time and make this lap. If you can keep him behind, that'd be awesome.
40 seconds is a pretty big gap.
True, but if it does get to you. So Neumann comes out. Ahead of Plum, 2 seconds between those
I need
two.
to fuel save a little because it's quite marginal what I'm doing.
We're looking to quickly be in and out the pits.
Takes forever with me.
Max out ahead of Christian Groot. Pavlicek out as well. Ahead of Brenda. Right, Pavlicek did that. Yeah, ahead of Brenda anyway, out of Radek, so that's a good shout, man. Well done. It looks like Groot through past Max Haas down the Cottonbourne Straight, just shredding crowds.
Well, on the straight, a second tire blow up. What the heck is happening?
Unlucky Marcel, man. Just do what you can. So, 2 wheels on his wagon. Struggling to get it to the pits.
I will manage the fuel. I will have somewhere about F when I will box. So it is 2 laps remaining. I only need like 30 liters.
Now on those soft tyres.
Oh, cold is in 4 minutes.
Really pushing.
Oh, we're fucked up.
Why did they have to do this? Ah. But wait, 4 minutes. That will be somewhere about 8 minutes. Okay, I will manage it.
I won't.
There's a bit of tyre issues there.
It will be just about.
Brendan and Sherdron, teammates for GT Rensarian, back there in 9th and 10th. Everyone's had an interesting race, I think, here. Tom Bergsma, Tom Cahonen, Andre Bergsma, Max Haas and Radek Pavlicek find themselves in the top 10. David Dordana in 12th. Obviously Marcel struggling to get that car round with the 2 good tyres and the 2 rims. As Renner on the race was pushing, remember, just lost it a little bit there to Smilanovic.
Okay, next time TSR need to give pit windows. Unless they haven't dropped it, but I didn't see any info.
Only 2 guys left to stop. Don't worry guys, just finish the race, we'll have the arguments afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna get disqualified. That's pretty clear.
We'll take it to the steward's room, don't worry. Pit windows were never mentioned, so we'll have that out later on. Andreas Renner. Oh, Smilanovic touch! How they kept those 2 cars going, I don't know. Renner. Oh, Smilanovic as well. My goodness. 150 mile an hour they were going there when they touched. Renner trying to get back on terms. Meanwhile, up front, Cahonen, 42 seconds the lead. on Tobias Naumann, but still to make a stop. Said there shouldn't have been a pit window, so and Andre Bergsma won't make it till the end.
Well, he's probably going to catch me up.
Just defend as best you can, man. So Tom Cohonen comes through.
He's probably going to get a tow from me.
Everyone's done that, Tom, don't worry. And Bergsma comes onto the straight. Which will be a splash and dash for Andre Bergsma and a set of nice soft tyres doing the last 2 laps or so. Might even be 3. That's where the interesting bit will come. But that's about 7.5 minutes. So 15 minutes. Tom Cohonen can get round. In fact, Tobias Naumann's already through on Plum. Cohonen's away. This might be inspired from Tom Cohonen. 3 laps he's going to have on this soft tyre. Naumann and Plum have got to try and make theirs go 4.
Okay, I'm stranded in the pits. Just not enough fuel.
Oh, Andre, man. Oh, man.
No, what?
That's so sad.
100 meters.
Oh man.
It's literally on pit lane. Oh.
Oh, that was fun.
Can I push you? No.
I already quit.
Right, Tom, you've got 3 laps on these tyres. They've got to have to do 4, so don't lose spirit, mate. Leave it to the last lap's going to be where it all counts. They're going to lose a lot of time that last lap.
Doesn't matter. My race is fucked anyway.
Why?
I don't have enough fuel. I thought it was going to be on the 14-minute mark, but it was on 16 minutes. So yeah.
Ah. You need to come in again then.
Yep. Unless I can save fuel, maybe.
You can save 15 litres, mate. You can drive my car every day. So it looks like Tom Cohonen might have to a little splash and dash. Back up front.
What a
Naumann
crazy
and
car.
Plum. It's all for shits and gigs, guys, so well done anyway for whatever you've done today. It's been brilliant. Hey, Si, good to see you back on, man. We just missed it. I don't know if you I've got no timestamp on your. Unfortunately, Andre Bergsma ran out of fuel literally 100 yards away from his pit box. He was actually in the pit road and just couldn't save enough fuel to get it home. So that's why Andre is out. Looks like Tom Cohonen may have to make another stop. Race just going to flip into another lap, which also means Naumann and Plum have got to make these softs go 4 laps, which isn't impossible. They will lose a bit of time and a bit of grip on those tyres for that final lap. That should be interesting. There's a close battle. David Dawes down there in 11th. Second behind Paul Martin in 10th. There is Paul Martin, SCB driver. Door for RR Leagues. Pleased to say all drivers have made their correct choices. The tyres, so that's one admin job out the way. Well done, guys. He did make it easy by fitting hard tyres at the start of the race, but anyway, we're going to finish on the opposite tyre, which is good. Door chasing down Paul Martin. Quite a rate of knots. He's got on board with David. Just so I can watch some one-handed action. Watch this opposite lock as it goes through there, one hand. Fantastic. Oh no! Well done, David. That's Door up to 10th after Paul Martin made a little bit of a mistake there. I think David Door did him a favour. Got him back on the straight and narrow. So thanks to Paul Martin. Big accident there for Andreas
How much
Renner.
fuel do you guys have?
Oh. My Nick just almost coming into...
66, but that's one lap too much.
43.
44
Okay, we're good.
and 2 liters spare apparently.
Andre's tank's empty. So they're concentrating, not one hint of emotion at that. So Renner in 15th through that. Meanwhile, Nauman up front. The gap back
Turn
to
your
Timo
bit.
Plum, 2.8. So it looks like mistakes aside, which, let's face it, happen at any corner. Tobias
Yeah.
Nauman looks like he might be on his route for victory here, unless Timo Plum can get into some kind of slipstream, either probably not on this lap, but maybe on the next lap. Perhaps that's why he's saving his tyres for. Snowman for SCB leads. Timo Plum for GT Renserian just comes through there in second. Tom Cahonen back in third for RR Leagues. Christian Groert for SCB in fourth. Max Haas for RR Leagues in fifth. Pushing Christian Groert here. This has been a fantastic race between these two. All last hour or so, they've been nibbling at each other. Still it goes on. Come down the straight. Come on, Max. We're desperately trying to break the toe. Max Haas having none of it. Groet's going to make him go up the inside. And Haas makes it through. Nice driving by Max Haas. Nice going, Max. Good job. Slight slow down penalty, but that's pretty much easily served on this track in these cars. Christian Groet and Max Haas take the battle onto the penultimate lap. One more after this one. Timo Plum's got the gap back to 2 seconds now to Nauman. Tobias Nauman. There's Timo Plum. You can see Nauman just going up the hill into Schwedenkraut. So this isn't over yet. Timo decides he needs a second hand to just get it through that corner. Plays in the throttle.
Is this the
Through
last
there.
lap?
No. 2 more laps.
An ultimate, this and one more. And Groot and Max Haas nibbling again at each other.
I don't make it. Oh, fucking no.
Unless you're getting left.
Really doesn't need commentary from me, does it? This is intense. The Bergsman in chat. Good to see you, son. Great race today, Andre. You did fantastic, man. I know you've always got the alternative strategy, and I love watching it because it's fantastic to watch. So unlucky not to be able to roll it onto pit road. Or literally onto pit road, into pit box. Great effort. Groot and Haas buy each other a drink after. It won't be able to lift it. I need a straw. But both of them have been fighting all race. It's just starting to get even a little bit tastier than it was. Slight amount of paint traded. As they fight very hard for their teams and for the team championship. This is the first round of 6. Each community gets to pick one race combination. This is ours. Also, we played our Joker. We just fancied a good shot at this. And it looks like it's been a pretty good spread out points here. Nauman for SCB, Plum for GT Rensarian, Tom and Max obviously for RR Leagues, Christian Groot for SCB, Mini-Me for GT Rensarian, Radek obviously there in 7th for us, and then Sherdron and Brenda there in 8th and 9th for GT Rensarian. And then Martin and David Dorr are right behind Alex Brenda. Let's watch those guys. There's Brenda in 9th. Paul Martin in 10th, David Dorr in 11th, all on soft tyres, all going to the end. Just been a real... Oh no! Wow! Did he handbrake turn that Paul Martin round there then? My goodness. He literally drifted it round that corner at 45 degrees. That and M1 looked like a Nissan Skyline for a minute there. So Brenda from Martin. Brenda from Martin from David, there you go. You won't hear that very often. Go on, Brenda. Just see it in chat. Andre, this wasn't a race where you could wing it, no, but you did try, man, and it was just, you know, literally a litre away from being probably perfect. Oh, here we go. How did I know that was going to end up? Oh, how have they kept that straight? My goodness. Alex Brenda and Paul Martin both cutting grass. David Dorr getting a windshield full of clippings as he follows them. I only thought it was one line around the Nürburgring, well, around the Nordschleife rather. This guy's proven there's about 7 or 8. Just behind David Dorr, Dennis Sheemy, who was fighting up the top earlier until he had some damage. He's now pulling it back, so this is about to turn into a four-way battle. Up front, Plum's got it down to 1.3, and I'm guessing as they're going down the straight, are they? Well, not far off it. Can Timo Plum get that under a second as they go on to Dottinger Hurt? He needs to be right on Tobias Naumann's tail for the last lap. Both of them through there. Timo Plum has got it down to a second. Naumann up front tries to break the toe, but Plum's got enough of a spot here. Takes the what's considered to be the quicker route up the outside and then flips back in. They go under the bridge. Plum 1.5. Naumann's got that car very slippery on the straight by the looks of it. He pulls away from Plum, even though Plum's got a bit of a draft. Round up Martin and Dorr. Looks like Martin's just dropped back a bit from Alex Brenda as they go through the forest. Christian Groet, Max Haas. Max not letting Christian Groet have that one, and he's going to have to do the same again on the next lap as they go on to the final tour. And they go. Haas and Groet. Cahonen is in the pits for his splash and dash.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Good effort, Tom, man. Unlucky, bud. So Cahonen's away.
Doing the Verstappen, going for the fastest lap.
Tom loses new places there. Yellow flag. Yellow flag up ahead. Oh, it's gone to clear. It's all good.
I need to save fuel. God damn it.
Naumann and Plum still at it. David Dorr and Sheemy. That was David saying he needed to save fuel. I thought it was Radek. Might have been David Dorr, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it looks like it's David lifting and coasting there. Look at these two, oh my goodness. Max Haas, Christian Groet. My goodness. Hats off to these two. This has been fantastic to watch. Christian Groet at the limit of adhesion. Max is in, I have to say, kind of perfect position. If he can get that toe up the straight.
Oh, little flag. What's going on here? Back marker, I guess.
Gives the back marker to get out of the way of Cahonen and Mini-Me's fight. Smilanovic looks like he's also done the same as Andre Bergsma. Can't get it to the... Oh no, that was his pit box. Look at that, Andre. If your pit box had been there, mate, you'd have made it. You need to put a little word in with the stewards, I think. It was almost... In fact, Smilovic's car looking like it's had better days. Well, it knows he's had better days, let's be honest. He's been everywhere on this track. Let's go back to Groet and Haas. front Timo Plum, still 1.7 off of Tobias Naumann. He's going to have to pull that back pretty sharpish if he wants to have anything to do in this final lap. Max Haas needs to stick with Christian Groet as best he can to ensure he gets that toe and the long straight. Christian Groet though driving like he is on fire. I think a lot of the practice he did was on the soft tyre, and it's kind of showing. That setup is built for soft tyres, because Max just can't stick with it. It's that slippery M1 that Christian Groet's managed to construct there. He's very quick. Second between them. Second and a half between Naumann and Plum up front. It's Paul Martin and Alex Brenda behind. David behind Shimi. As I said, fuel saving. He's got 15 seconds or so back to Dennis Shop, so he should be fine. Or 12th. These two have been at it almost as long as Groet and Haas. And they're going to go along the long Kesselchen straightish. Take it up into Carousel. Timo Plum's got it down to a second and a half. Paul Martin on Alex Brenda. This is where we saw him go everywhere on the last lap. A bit more subdued this time round for both of them. They come into Klostertal and then up towards Carousel. So as you were up front, the first two a second and a bit between them. Third and fourth a second and a bit between them. Fifth and sixth a second and a bit between them. Although Tom Cahoon is making good ground on Mini-Me here. Under a second now between those two. Havlicek's got 2.5 on Marco Shedron, and then these two are like Siamese twins. Can hear them. Nice twiddling with the throttle. Oh, Paul Martin, bang! Oh no! He was running so close. Accident. Oh, good shot. Well done. Not quite enough warning for David Dorr there, but he managed to miss it. So Shimi looks like he's also had an accident. So he's down in 13th. So David Dorr, fuel saving, lifting and coasting is obviously working. Finds himself in 10th. But Tobias Naumann and Timo Plum are about to come through to end what's been a fantastic race. Tobias Naumann wins from Timo Plum. Those two provided excellent entertainment all day, but well done to Tobias. Fantastic driving from him. Christian Groet and Max Haas. Unfortunately, Max just hasn't got the pace to get on the back of that very slippery M1 from Christian Groet. They're going to come home in third and fourth. Tom again does stand at the pace on Mini-Me either. Radek Pavlicek just coming along the straight. David Dorr just going through the small carousel. Got 5.5 seconds on Paul Martin. Door comes onto the straight.
Well, yeah.
Marcel. Still coming through the cafe bridge.
I thought he would got me.
David really pushing this to make sure he can get it over the line. And it looks like he's going to do it. Come on, David, get it over the line, man.
Woo, 1 liter left. Oh my god.
Marcel, I know you're still racing, man, but Max, fantastic driving, mate. Radek, fantastic driving. Tom, unlucky, man, you were brilliant all there. And David, get that home. You did really, really well, man. Well done.
Yeah, it was a good race overall.
But shout out to Marcel. He managed to drive half a lap on 2 wheels, so he gets the driver of the day.
Yeah. Man, my wheel's gonna pop again. I mean, I'm I'm down to 1%. I really can't save tires. It's impossible.
That's you listening to Tom's setup tips, you see. That's why.
Andre Bergsma is the tire whisperer here, so.
So Marcel's going to be the last one to come home. Paul Martin and David Dorr. Then there's Shops finished as well. Andreas Renner has finished. Shimi finished. Smanovic comes up the straight with that rather bent looking M1. He's going to come home in 15th. Well done, Pavel. It's good to see you human like the rest of us. Norway Nick just coming onto the straight there. Looks like he's going to run out of fuel. Yep, you can hear the engine. Let's go on board for the death rattle.
What the hell is Shimi doing? Oh, has he crossed the line? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a feeling Norway Nick's got this in 5th gear. I was in 3rd.
Xiaoman stream. I don't know how to pronounce it. Z-I-O-M-A.
Mate, feel for Norway Nick, who's currently going up Dottinger in 3rd gear and it's just about to die.
I want to know the results. How did that count?
He's just going to conk out under the bridge unless he can get it going again. Oh, he's picking up speed.
Oh. Wait, what the fuck?
If you're watching this, take a big breath and blow Norway Nick home, please, guys. Come on.
I'm on the stream now. I'm watching the stream.
Come on, Norway.
Norway.
Come on, Norway Nick. You can do this, man.
Oh my god.
All the time, Nigel Woodcutt is in the background watching, waiting to see if he can catch him. There he
I hear
goes.
myself.
Oh no, Norway Nick's not going to make it. Where's he finding this pad? It's like he's got a little fuel injector going somewhere. Oh, there goes Nigel Woodcutt. Oh, was he waiting for him? Bit of teammate going on there. Oh, what's all that about? They're just teasing Marcel. Marcel's obviously had a blowout. He's struggling to get home. Run out of tyres, Marcel.
Well,
How did it go for Norway, Nick? I'm just watching the stream.
It's undrivable.
That's why I'm reacting very late.
Damn it. Everyone has to wait on me.
Don't worry, mate. It's not like you're on the stream or anything with everyone watching you. So, Marcel.
Oh.
He's going to bring it home.
The stream is going a bit afterwards, that's why I'm more or less Marcel.
Bringing it back on the rims.
Oh my god. But is it the front tire or rear tire?
Rear tire this time. Now it's both rears.
Oh, there we go.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, well, this will be hard.
We need the points.
Yeah, we need points, yeah.
I still have 60 seconds.
I think you're
it will
pushing it,
count
Marcel.
it will count as long as you're not DNF.
So, poor old Marcel.
really
No
hard.
rear tyres.
Yeah, you can see that. The car won't go straight even on the straight. As Kimi said one time in 2014 in the Ferrari. The car won't go straight even on the straight.
No chance.
You're just doing it for the crowds now, Marcel, aren't you?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, play, mate. Just spin it round on the rims. That's impressive.
Marcel, come on, everybody! Marcel.
First gear.
Oh, man.
It's impossible. Oh, I'm done.
Oh, fuck.
So there you go. There's your final race. Tobias Naumann, rather. What a fantastic race him and Timo Plum had all race long. Eventually, Tobias Naumann took the win from Timo Plum, and both of those deserve the greatest of plaudits. Christian Grote eventually got the better of Max Haas. The two of those guys had a fantastic race all the way long. If you're watching this as drivers, yeah, you know what they've been through. Mini-Me just got ahead of Pavlicek, unfortunately couldn't catch him. Sherdron, Brenda, Dor. In fact, no, that's wrong. No, ignore that. That's all completely wrong because Tom Cahonan finished above them. Tom Cahonan was just behind Mini-Me. Pavlicek, Sherdron, Brenda, and David Dor was in 10th, wasn't he? That's right. So there we go. Just time to remind everyone that's watching, we've got 2 new series starting over RR Leagues. One on ACC, one with Race Room, if you can stand any more Race Room. These ones though are with the GTOs, so if you haven't had enough man juice tonight, go and get on board with those. They start in a couple of weeks' time. 6 race series with both Race Room and ACC. So if you want to come over and join RR Leagues, you can find us at rrleagues.com, join the Discord, and get involved in those 2 series. Anyway, fantastic racing by all the communities today. Fair shout out to Smilanovic, who turned up for LTC today. They had a big enduro race themselves, so they couldn't get involved today apart from Pavel, and he gave us some entertainment today, so fair play to him. Great showing from the lads from SCB, GT Rensarian and RR Leagues as well. Thanks as well to TSR who put all this together, as always. Really appreciate them. And don't forget Team Rignars as well, who also racing again today. All 6 communities have provided fantastic racing for us, literally all season long. All the community races we've had have been fantastic, so we really appreciate that. And yeah, as I said, special thanks out to Transatlantic Sim Racing for putting all this together and making it all work. So behind the scenes, they do all the bits and pieces, and we really big thank out to them. But there we go. Great first race of the season. The next community race hasn't yet been announced, but it will be soon. So keep on board. That'll be coming in I think it's the second Saturday of the month we're doing, either the first or second Saturday. So keep it peeled in February for that one. And we'll all be on board. So yeah, the boys are just about to go, I think, and do their bits. One last word from them.
Oh.
Well done, guys. Impressive stuff there from all of you.
Thanks, Martin.
Max, that was epic watch, mate, watching you and Christian go at it like hammer and tongue for like, what, half an hour?
Yeah, I lost it in the last lap.
Oh no, but I think he set his car up for soft tyres, man. I don't think you could have done anything about that.
I was saving tires because I tried it and it was really close. So I tried to save tires, and yeah, then he was just quicker.
Yeah. I don't think you could have done anything about that, mate. I think that's how he built his car, so you did all you could. But it was epic watch, and yeah, well done for doing what you did. So congrats, Tom. Unlucky, mate. You did great as well.
Yeah, I saw I got a 90-second penalty for being a little bit too late. I was just
was that what it was?
a few seconds from that pit window.
Right, we'll have a word about that, mate, because that shouldn't be the case. There shouldn't be any pit window, so we'll have a word about that. Radek, I bet he wishes he could go on for another half an hour on those because he just got into driving them.
Honestly, I don't think it would be better if the race was longer.
Oh, I don't know. You get into that.
Guy behind me was catching me quite fast. Yeah, I think I had like 1 second advantage on the finish.
Yeah, it just like you seem to be getting into the race as it went on. So no, good driving, man. Well done.
Yeah, thanks.
Marcel.
Come on, Radek. It's always the same with you. You're learning during the race.
Yeah, I don't think I would have much more pace with it.
Marcel, entertaining as always. Thanks for that, man. And a special shout out for Andre Bergsma, who literally,
It's a pleasure.
he actually conked out in Smilanovic's pit. So that's how close he was to actually getting his fuel home. So a special shout out to Mr. Bergsma. Unfortunate, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fuel was so close. I should have put a little bit. Okay, maybe a lot more. But in one way, I thought I was going to be on the 14-minute mark on the fuel when I was in the pits. Fuck.
Never mind, bud. It happens.
I was refueling for only 2 laps, but I had 3 laps thanks to there was 16 minutes left.
So leading to their little chat, as you can see, first race in the GTO Classics there, Daytona International. Where else? So join us for that. Practice server is open now, and that starts in a couple of weeks' time. So get on over to rrlegs.com and say enjoy the Discord. And ACC, obviously you know what you're getting there. So come and join the series and make it a full grid. Make it as fun as it can be, because we love racing with you guys, and it'd be good to try it in a different sim as well. So you've got something to do. Alternate Sundays, I think we're doing them. So that should be a nice little break. So yeah, if you fancy some of that, come and join us. Even if it's just as a guest and you can't do the whole series, the whole league, just join us for the odd race here and there. We'd love to see you. Anyway, enough chatting from me. Thanks all for watching. If you haven't hit the like button, please give us a thumbs up for watching the stream. We do appreciate it. And thanks to all the drivers that took part tonight. BMW M1 PROCAR around the Nordschleife. Extremely entertaining. I'm glad I didn't do it because my arms aren't that strong. But fair play to all those guys that did. And a special shout out to those people that used H shifters tonight, because I know a few of them wanted to. I don't know if they did, but if they did, they deserve a special mention. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but I might see you on track. If I do, race fair, race clean, and have fun. And from all of us at RR Legs, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.